Welcome back to another Final Table commentary. Got more WCOOP from 2020. Zappahama's Aski's back. Our hero, 74 big, starting in second place. That's not too bad of a deal for them. Aces for Juicy J. 50 big blinds will raise 3x. He's got the deuces to go along with it, so the nut low. With diamonds too. Nice starting hand for Juicy J. We got UI Duffer. Interesting name. Probably just gonna call you Duffer. Cracker Crua, Alex, Sean Deeb. Holy shit, 103 bigs. XD88. Ooh, 89. Sorry. Very fun final table here, and it's a very silly game. The 4-card high low. Looks like Juicy J had nut there. With the nut flush, I think he had the flush, right? And the ace 3 to make the low. Zappahama's Aski, aces, and he's got an extra 1 to boot. We'll stick in the 3-bet. XD with some sort of low draw. Ace 4 is slightly better than the ace 6. XD will just fold and move along. I gotta say, I am kind of curious to see how we play the old acey-deucey pre-flop, considering there's a pot limit restriction on our bet sizing. I don't know how things will change up. In the no-limit variety, we see a lot of jams from the ace-deuce. King 4-4 with the flush draw. Or sorry, the flush, my bad. Brain's gotta catch up to what's going on here with the low as well. Oh, sorry, there's no low hand. What the fuck did Alex call with? Sorry, I gotta catch up here. My brain is so far behind. I see an acey-deucey for Juicy J in the big blind. Ace 4 for Cracker Crua. Has a suited queen to boot. Making 3 of a kind. Not too bad. There's a flush draw with a pair for Juicy J. I suppose 2 pairs, eh? Queens and deuces. Ace on the turn. That's a boat. I see a boat. Cracker Crua. Betting on out. Do-ga-do-do, do-ga-do-do, do-ga-do-do. Alex with the ace and the 4. Sorry, I'm only saying the low stuff. Ace, queen, 10, 4. Making top pair for Alex. Backdoor flush draw. And the low draw. Do-do-do-do, do-ga-do-do. What's gonna happen here? Duffer thinking things over. Gonna let it go with whatever junk he had. Do. Do. Ace 8 with some sort of shitty low. XD with even shittier low. 4-8. He's got any high hands? What's going on here? Pair 10s. That's all for Zappahama's Aski. Alrighty, Rue, that will work. Now we get to the old aces with the deucey. And a suit. We'll see if he 3-bets here, or what the hell's going on. A 4 is also a cool card. The 3-bet does come in. Ace queen 6-3. What do we do? Got a suited ace. That's fun. Alex calls. Zappahama's Aski with quite the draw going on here with the nut low. We'll get it through. And the aces as well. Lots going on there for Zappahama's Aski. 83 big blinds moving along. Putting in the 3-bet with the ace, king, jack, deuce. Juicy J, ace, jack, 4-3, double suited, flopping about. Zappahama's Aski's gonna need a king or a jack to at least get some chips back. Does he have the low? Oh no. He's in trouble here. Do we ever just fold 3 of a kind? He does. Nicely done. Ace 3 putting the pressure on and just stealing the pot. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. What do you do here with the ace 8 7 3? This game is so silly. If you got like some resemblance of a low hand, you just come along. Didn't pick up enough low cards here. Only one. Do 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 do. Ace king 5 deuce double suited for Sean Deeb. Duffer with 10s and a suited ace in the big, flopping the middle set. This is fun. Turning the flush as well. Nothing going on there for Deeb, so he'll let it go. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. What's going on here? Three-way pot. Who's got the low? Alex does, right? Ace 3. Not low. Juicy J with the straight. 8-7. And it looks like we're chopping this up. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo. What's going on? Nut low for Juicy J. Nut low for Alex. XD with some no straight, but flush draw. Pair of 7s for both players with the ace kicker, right? Wow, this is a stupid hand. 7-5 making a straight. Just kidding. Alex is going to get 3/4. Wow, nicely done, Alex. Bow, bow, bow. Alex, ace king queen 9 with the suit, gonna fold it under the gun, no low. Ace jack 7-7 for Zap Amazeski just folds. Holy shit, what a weird game. Ace jack 10-8 folding for Duffer. What's gonna happen here? I wonder how useless kings are in this game. We'll see if Alex defends the big blind. He does, with a somewhat of a low. 3 to a straight. Overpair to the board. Like, how bad are they? 7 stab, quick call. That's 4 of a kind. I didn't even realize. So aces have a boat, which beats Alex. Obviously a 3. And jacks and queens. Alex can't be loving this, right? Facing an all-in, he will fold the kings. Nicely done. Very unfortunate run out there for king. I mean, it could have been worse with the king on the river. But anywho, we move along. XD, ace 6, 10 and a 3, facing a 3-bet from the AC Doocy. Sean Deeb will just get it on through pre-flop. 86 bigs for him. King Queen 3-4 double suited. Has somewhat of a low. Pretty high hand too. Aces for Duffer. Has the 5, so he's got somewhat of a low going on. And the spades. Lots going on there. 9-9-6 jack in the big, just gonna hit the muck, so no action there. Gonna have to wait for some stronger hands. Ace king 7-6 double suited. Raises. Flopping 3 of a kind. Top pair with the straight draw for Zap Amazeski. 6 is a very dirty out. Oh, there it is. And it's a heart. I think 8-10, or sorry, 8-9 can find the fold now. There's boats, 10s, 10-7, 6-7. Flushes. Uh-oh. Sneaky check from XD. Gonna put in the raise on the turn. And we'll get it on through with the full house. Ace King 10-4 with 2 suits. Raising it up. The Ace King 5 deuce comes along. Does have the nut low draw. 3 of a kind for Alex. Cracker-Coo, I think we get the price to come along, but Cracker-Coo says no, not today. Just gonna fold. Alrighty. Have a safe trip.
Thank you, dear.
See you in a little bit.
Yeah, you enjoy yourself.
You betcha. Zappa-Hamazeski, Ace King 7-3, raising and getting it through. Ace Jack Jack 3 for Deeb. 10s in the big blind come along. 3 clubs out there. Pretty scary. So the 10s will just fold. Deeb with top set isn't too mad about just taking the pot down. Wouldn't mind turning a boat, but you know what? That's life. Duffer. What do we do with the 4 deuce? Comes along, picks up a pair of 7s. Ooh, really stupid low draw for Duffer. Is out-kicked by Sean Deeb's 2-3. We'll just see Duffer fold there. Ace 10, 9, 7, calling the big blind. Deeb's aggression will get the job done again. Double suited kings for Juicy J. We'll just fold the small blind. I suppose he kind of just showed me how useless they can be. Especially in the high-low game. Ace Jack 7 deuce. This is playable. Gonna limp it in. XD with the 4 deuce comes along. Gonna see a raise from Zappa-Hamazeski. Ace Queen Jack 4. Flop is pretty stupid. 9-7-6. 2 hearts for Juicy J with the pair of 7s. Don't want to see Zappa-Hamazeski put another chip in the middle. Does pick up the best hand on the turn though. Plenty of outs for Juicy J. 7 of hearts will do. No low out there. He's gonna get 100% of the pot with the flush. Alex with the Ace King Jack 3. Little bit high, little bit of low. Got a flush draw. Plenty going on for Alex, but no action. What's going on here? King Queen with the full house. Alex doesn't have much of anything there. Don't know how we got to a river. Ace 10, 9, 3. Double suited for Sean Deeb. Getting it through, and we're moving along. So we aren't seeing any bust outs in this silly 4-card game, but we're seeing a lot of raises from the AC Deucey or AC3. In position, this should eventually work right. You'll make a pair of kings on the turn with the royal flush draw. Duffer will fold. No low. Just moving along. Ace Queen 5 deuce for XD. Ace King Queen 3 comes along for Zappa-Hamazeski. Oh, and Alex comes along too with a suited ace. Flop in the flush draw. A straight draw to a queen. An 8 would also work. There we go. 8 on the turn. Just Ace King for Zappa-Hamazeski. You'd expect to have a little bit more here. Let it go check, check, and a 10 on the river. Oh my lord. Zapahamazeski. Nice. Oh. Mike just came off the stand. Quickly screw that back in there. Wow. Nice river for our hero, Zapahamazeski. Krakakruwa, suited ace with the AC doozy. Suited ace for Duffer comes along. A suited AC doozy for Juicy J. Oh my, how do we all have the old suited aces? Sorry, Juicy J puts in a 3-bet. Ace, king, jack, deuce, double suit. Krakakruwa just sticks it on in. He's going to need a 10 or a 5. A low, and the diamonds are no good. Krakakruwa gets 1/4 of the pot back. Juicy J with the better flush. Same low. Unfortunate happening there for Krakakruwa. Nobody's got a jack. Nobody's got a 10. Just a flush draw and a pair of 9s. King on the turn. Well, well, well. Goes check, check, 9 on the river. That gives Deeb a boat. No low for Zapahamazeski. No made hand. He will just fold. Juicy J has the aces with a 3 and a suit. Does Alex play this? Okay. I was just wondering with the ace-8 low, how much do we want to play it? It is something. Alex on the flop will fold though, even with the shitty low draw. AC doozy for Juicy J. What's going on? A walk for Duffer. How about now? Ace and a 5, that's got a suit for Deeb. We'll raise it up. It looks like he'll get it through. Maybe 4 or 5 comes along. Pretty shitty low, but could make a nice hand. Ace 3 deuce would be nice. A pair of jacks is not quite what Juicy J's looking for. Just kidding, he's gonna bet it on out. 9s and 6s come along. Deuce on the turn. Deeb's got the better low draw. 2 pair now for Juicy. No, sorry, that's a set. My bad. Juicy J with the best of it. No low for Deeb. Gonna find the fold with 3 pair. Ooh, ace 4 3 or 5, sorry, for Zapahamazeski. 6s with an ace in the big. XD still with the best of it, but Zapahamazeski blocks the nuts, so he could get aggressive here. Put some pressure on the short stack. And the 6s will just fold on the flop. Kings for Alex with a little bit of a low something. AC doozy for Krakakruwa will raise it up. It's suited with a couple broadways. Alex does call, blocks the nut straight. Only 6 more blinds, gonna have an easy fold. Ace 4 3 3. Alex is gonna raise it on up. Hopefully the run of cards is a little bit better this time. Doesn't look like they're gonna get any action. Boom, boom, boom. Just kidding. Queen 7 5 deuce comes along in the small. Who would have thunk? Making 3 pair. Pretty good low draw for Alex. Sorry, the nut low draw. We'll fold to the bet though. What's gonna happen? Ace queen 7 6 will raise. Queen 4 3 deuce comes along, flopping the nut low draw. Making that nut low, blocking the flush. Ace 6 is afraid and will fold on the turn. Do. AC Deucey for Juicy J gets on through. Ace Queen Queen 4 in the big blind. What's he gonna do? 8995 for Cracker Crew. Folding. Three jacks for Zap Amazaski. Wasn't looking like they were going to win this pot, but here we are. No flush draw for Duffer, just the full house outs. Full house for Zap Amazaski. We'll take it on the turn. Queens with the AC Deucey. Zap Amazaski raises and takes it down. I wonder what a cooler looks like in this game. As we saw earlier with Cracker Crew ripping in the Ace 10 something deuce. Juicy J with some sort of Ace King Deucey. Queen 4 deuce full up. What's happening here? I see a straight draw for Zap Amazaski. Couple of backdoor flush draws. Pair for XD. Backdoor flush draw to the clubs. Also a straight draw to the 3. XD folds, moves along. Oop. Ace King 4 8 Juicy J will raise it up. Jacks for Zaski. Zamahamazaski. Gonna fold. Baby-doo-doo-doo. Ace 10 7 4 Juicy J says let's play. 9 6 3 flop does have the low draw, blocks the nut flush draw, and D will fold. Well. Alex King 7 5 5. Let's it go. Three-way pot. I see an ace. Oh no. Cracker Crew's gonna raise the aces with the deuce. Alex doesn't have enough chips to come along with the ace queen something 5. Another three-way pot? Almost? Maybe? Only 2. Ace Jack 8 flop. Top 2 for Alex. Bets and takes it. Do. Ace King Jack 4 for Cracker Crew. Pair of 9s for Juicy J and some straight potentials. Flopping a full house. Cracker Crew doesn't pick up anything. Not gonna bet, not gonna call. Gonna find the fold and move along. Ace 10 8 deuce. AC Deucey for Sean Deeb. Ace and a 5 in the big blind. Who knows if that's enough? Might want a suited ace. Nope, that's enough for XD. Does flop something here. Backdoor flush in the straight draw to a 4 or 9. Heart draw and top 2 for Sean Deeb. Alrighty, Roo. XD will just fold on the flop. Ace and a deuce for XD. 13 big blinds, suited ace. Juicy J raises, probably going to see a jam here. Or at least half his chips, as we're limited to the pot. Do. What's going on? AC Deucey for Zap Amazaski. King Queen 4 Deuce. Does Juicy J play? He says no. Sean Deep defends the 9s and he flops middle set. Good time to play with the 9s. Blocking the straight. We'll bet and take it. Ace 4-4-6 for Juicy J with suits. AC Deucey XD raises. Will Juicy J come along? Probably not. But we are going to see Alex with the ace king queen jack has to let it go. Juicy J is going to get this in here. Gonna need some hearts. What's going on here? What the fuck happened there? Pair of 4s held? Are you serious? Oh my lord, poker stars. This is ridiculous. Well. So Juicy J up to 83 big blinds. Do got a couple of middling stacks. And they're big. Sean Deeb was 66. Raising the ace 10, 8-8. Aces in the big will 3-bet. Sean folds and moves along. Ace king 3-3 for Juicy J. It's double suited. Alex with an ace 9-5 deuce. Paired deuces is not what you want. Has the low draw with the ace 5, but again, probably not what you want here. Ace 3, the nut low draw with the flush draw to boot. We'll get it through. Boo. Bunch of low shit for Krakakua. 4 in a row. We'll fold. Juicy J gets a walk. Ace Queen 7-6 for Krakakua. Might play. Nope, not gonna play. Giving Juicy J the opportunity with King Queen 5-4. Gonna steal the blinds. Queens for Alex, double suited. With the ace and the king to boot. AC Deucey for Krakakua just gonna fold. What's gonna happen here? Ace king for Duffer. Not gonna play. I suppose we're looking for more playability in this funny high-low game instead of just the ace king 7-7. So it makes plenty of sense just to fold that. And I'm also thinking, like, well, what else is going on that led up to the fold? We see Alex with 16 bigs, Krakakua with 19. Alex does stick in half his chips here with the nut flush draw. Has the nut straight. Juicy J with a nut flush draw. Blocking the straight, gonna fold. Sean D with kings and a flush draw. Deucey 3 for the low. Comes along and makes the diamond on the river. Nut straight is no longer nut straight, but he does get half the pot with the ace 3 low. Oh, how silly this game is. Kings for Juicy J. This is fun. No action. A walk for Juicy J. Ace 8-7-3 for Sean D, raising it up. Hamazaski flopping the nuts, leading out and getting it through. AC deuce for Krakakua. With that ace being suited, will you play 18 blinds? Let's raise it up. Juicy J, ace jack 3-9, double suit, putting in the raise. Are we just running the cards here? Cracker Crew would need a deuce or an 8 or some low cards. He's going to find the fold. Nicely done by Juicy J just to push the equities pre-flop. Get rid of Cracker Crew's low draw. That's slightly better than yours. Bam, ba, bam, bam. 3 kings for Alex will come along. Does have some potential straight draws. Backdoor flush draw doesn't come in for him. What's going on there for Zapazaski? He's got the straight blocker. Did he have 6-4? Do I'm not too sure. Anyways, the bet worked. King Jack Deuce 4 for Sean Deep. 9's in the big blind. The ace isn't suited. And your low draw is beat. Just kidding. When the 4 pairs, Cracker Crew gets the opportunity to make the low. Just missing a 3 now from the straight as well. Has a flush draw. And Sean Deeb will fold the 4s and deuces. Blocking boats. Ace King 5-3 for Alex coming along. What the heck's going on here? We got a couple ace 3s for the low. Interesting. And I mean Juicy J with 8-4 straight leading for a big blind. We'll get a call from the 5s and Alex makes 3 of a kind. He's going to get it in. Doesn't make a boat, but he has the low. He'll get a quarter back. Boo, 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 boo. 8-7-5-5 coming along. Alex is looking to spin it up now. Queens for Duffer. Kings for Zapazaski. Ace-6 deuce flop. What in the world? Second nut flush for Duffer. Zapahamazaski takes a stab still. Very tiny though. You would expect this to get through frequently, but it's not going to happen here. He does have the 5-4 low, so providing he hangs in there, he's getting half the pot back. He will call and get half the pot back, of course. What's going on here? Ooh, Deep getting it in with the low shit. Ooh. What's going on here? Juicy J getting a pot. What's going on? More bullshit hands. Ace King Jack 10. Juicy J getting called by Zapazaski. Raise from the aces. Alex has a suit and the low with the ace 4, which is tied with Zapazaski. Zapahamazaski. Who's gonna get it on in here? We're gonna need to see some spades. A 7. The spade will do, and a low for Alex. So we chop the pot. How boring. Boo, 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 boo. Duffer with a nut low going on here. No suited ace, so he's going to limp it in. Suited ace for Juicy J will bump it up. Second nut low for Duffer. Top 2 pair for Juicy J. Duffer will stick it in. 3 flush board. This is pretty scary. For A7, and A7 folds. Nicely done by Duffer. Ace 9-4 deuce for Cracker Crew. Boo ba da boo 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 ba da boo. Juicy J sticks in the 3-bet with the ace 10-6-3. He's gonna need some clubs. Does he have 2 pair yet? What the hell's going on here? We got a low for Cracker Crew. 2 pair aces and 5s for Juicy J. Do 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 do. Acey deucey for Juicy J. Deeb with aces will raise and take it down. Zap Amazaski with the acey deucey. Set for Juicy J. Sean Deeb does have some outs. Jack or an ace facing a raise. Gonna find the fold and move along. No tens for anybody. Kings for Alex. No low draw out there. Pair of aces is good, but Alex blocking the straight will get the job done. Juicy J, King, Queen, 10, 8, double suited. Zap Amazaski just calls the acey deucey with queens. Flopping 2 backdoor flush draws and a nut low. There we go. Juicy J is going to be put in a pickle, facing a half pot size bet. Is just going to fold with the flush draw and whatnot. Juicy J letting go of the double suited bullshit this time. Alex sticking in the 3-bet with the ace king queen 6 double suit. Don't do it. Nice fold from Zappa Hamazaski. Ace 7 8 4 raising. King king deuce flop. Gonna need some low cards. Jacks, do we hang in there? We do. Diamonds complete. No low cards, but Juicy J does block the diamonds. He will not bomb it. Will he fire on the river? Only 350k in the middle, so he says I don't really give a shit about that. We'll just move along and keep our position. Boom, boom, boom. Acey deucey, only one low card out there. Zap Amazaski with the straight draw and backdoor flush draw. The bet will work. Duffer, ace king queen 5. Limping it in. Interesting stuff. We've seen a lot of limping from him. Interesting. We got a straight draw versus the flush draw. On a paired board, both players aren't in love with it, so Duffer will just find the fold. Acey deucey for Juicy J. Not much going on. Sean Deeb does defend a lot of hands in third place. Maybe wants to preserve their chips here. A couple of low somethings going on here. 10 5 4 deuce, flopping 3 of a kind with the flush draw for Juicy J. Interesting stuff. Deuce on the turn, giving him a boat, blocks the flush. Ace 4 with a straight for both Alex and Deeb. Ace 4 is also the nut low, so it looks like they're going to come along. And they'll get a quarter back. Juicy J. Not too disappointed to get half the pot here. Deeb and Alex call. Juicy J takes it down. For 50%, that is. Always nice to get 50% in 3-way pot. Aces for D, but no action. So Crack Crew are down to 10 blinds. Duffer at 25, Alex at 16. Or 3 shorties. It is a nice ladder there. And laddering of chips. 9 to 16 to 24 to 31, going up by intervals of 7. Pretty cool. I don't know why that fascinates my brain, but it does. Boo bada boo. Alex with the backdoor nut low has to fold on the flop. Double suited queens, raising it up with a really shitty 8-4 low draw. But they're both suited, so it feels really bad to fold. Can't blame Alex for raising it up. Cracker Crew thinking things through with ace queen 9-5 double suited. Does just say if you want to play, go right on ahead, hopefully you lose. Whoa, the 4-6-3 with a straight draw. The 10, so he's got a 9, a 6. The 4 doesn't work. Needs a 5. He does have the best low, right? The 4-6. Beating 8-4, but that doesn't matter. Alex will jam and get Zap Amazaski out of there. Wow. Cracker Crew takes the ace king jack 5. Ace queen 6-3 comes along. Does have the low draw with the deucey out there, so we're going to get this in. Deuce on the turn, another deuce. Just a full pot for Cracker Crew. Ace jack 8-4 in the muck for Duffer. Queen queen 8-5 for Juicy J. The big stack. Using it wisely. Some sort of strong hand, some sort of low hand. Do Alex with an acey deucey. He's gonna play call. Jack 10 6 flop, 2 hearts for Zap Amazaski. Goes check check check. Duffer blocking the straights with a pair of 10. Oh, with the 8, sorry. 9 of hearts on the river will give Zap Amazaski the best of it. Another acey deucey for Alex. This time with a suited ace. Playing raise, ace deuce for Cracker Crew with a suited ace. Is slightly ahead with the jack over the 10, but a 10 on the flop. That will do for Alex. No low, so Cracker Crew doesn't get any chips back. Just like that, Cracker Crew down to 13. Very lucky there for Alex. Smack a 10 on the flop. Boo 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 boo. Jack jack 5-4 with a suit will fold in the small blind. Jack 9-8-5 comes along to the flop. Did he limp? Don't think so. What happened here? Straights and a low. Well. Zap Amazaski with an ace 5-9-7. That's got a suit. Queens in the big, but no low for Alex. Zap Amazaski coming along. He needs a 6 of deuce. Some 2 pair outs are potentially there too, if he turns a pair. He's gonna get it in. No low for him. That's very bad news. Do. Ooh. Bum. Ace queen 8-8 for Juicy J. Do. Acey deucey for Alex. Ace king 7-3 for duffer. Probably hitting the muck. Do 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 do. AC deucey for duffer in the muck. Interesting. Boo 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 boo. Most players will play the AC deucey from all positions. Boom 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 boom. Juicy J. Threes with the 8 deuce. Does have the better low, but we'll find the fold. Zap Amazarsky had the old aces with a low as well. Ace king queen deuce for duffer. Alex with a bunch of low shit comes along, makes the best pair. It's the bottom pair. Plenty of outs here for duffer. Ace queen king 9, all giving him a straight, and a bet will probably get through. Hard to call it off there. Alex did have a low draw. Boo 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 boo. Ace 10 3 5 for deep. We'll raise it up. Ace 6 deuce flop. We got the is this what's going on here? We got a bunch of lows, the same pairs. We're chopping things up. Boo 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 boo. Ace 10 9 8. Zap Amazarsky will fold, giving Deeb the chance to raise up the ace jack 8 4. Making a pair of fours with a low as well, right? Nope. Ace 8 makes a low. Duffer with the ace 7 low, slightly better. Blocking the nut flush. We'll get half the pot back. Alex, ace jack 10 3. Deuce is a good card from out there with the straight draw and backdoor. Oh, no, he's got the flush draw. Not a backdoor, front door flush. Cracker Crua, very short, 6 blinds, might have to take a stand. Won't do it with the low shit. Zap Amazarsky in a great spot here. Unfortunately, the flop is not fun. 10 high flush draw for deep. Excuse me. Gonna stick it in. Gonna need a diamond. A 9 would have worked. Runner low cards. He'll make the low. Get half his chips back. Deep hanging in there. 13 blinds. Do. King queen 5 deuce. Raising it up. No action for Juicy J. That's fine with that shit hand. King jack 10 9. This is fun. What do we do with the ace queen 9 8? Zap Amazarsky folds. Queen 10 6 deuce, trying to limp it in. Cracker Crua with 5 blinds behind. Has the slightly better low draw. And the jacks are still good too. No action, nicely done just to take the pot down. Clean up all the equity. Move along. Juicy J, ace king jack 10 with a suit. 10s with the ace 4. Oh my, flopping 3 of a kind. Juicy J doesn't have much going on here. Gonna be an easy fold. Right? Easy fold. We move along. 9937. Cracker Crua folds. 6 blinds left. Hanging on in there. 3 queens for duffer. Gonna find the fold. Boop, 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 boop. What's going on here? Full house for Zap Amazarsky. Jack 10 with the straight draw comes along. Do 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 do. Ace, queen, queen, 3 for Juicy J. Alex with the ace, ace, 10 and a 4. Queen, jack, 10 with a king. Double suited for Duffer. Gonna fold, cause I don't know this game. I mean, Krakakura raising with the AC deucey with a suit looks pretty strong. Juicy J says, I don't care, let's get this in. I got a pair of 5s with an ace and a queen. Do. What's going on here? 5s? Do they hold? Are you serious? Pretty funny stuff there. Ace, queen, jack, 5 in the small. Or where the fuck is this? What position's going on? No, he's in the cutoff. Duffer's in the big blind. Sorry, my bad. Could not distinguish between what the heck's going on here. We got a flush draw and the nut low for Duffer. The nut flush draw with a pair of 5s for Zap Amazaski. 3 doesn't bring in the low, but it does bring in the flush for both players. Duffer is in a pickle. Duffer will stick it in. He's gonna need a low card to get half the pot back. There it is. Chop pot. Bam bam. Bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Kings for Juicy J. Middling stuff with a couple of suits for Zap Amazaski. Bam, 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 bam. Juicy J, ace and a king with the 8-4. Zap Amazaski has nothing. Ace jack 7-4. Not much doing there. Deeb getting a walk. Did have some low stuff going on. Doesn't mind just taking it down pre. Ace 10, 5, 4. Flop and top pair with the low draw. Alex will fold. I didn't even get to see what he had there. Oh, we're gonna get this in here. Low stuff for Deeb. Needs another low card. A deuce will do. 10s hold for the high. So Deeb with 15 blinds, Duffer with 20. Duffer's been real snug, eh? Real snug. Bum bum. King, queen, 10, 7 double suited coming along. Jack, jack, 4 flop. Only 1 heart. Oh my lord, and look at this raise here from Zap Amazaski getting the 9s to fold. Blocking things that are all wrapped around that jack. Interesting. Bam, 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 bam. 9, 7, 4 deuce. Juicy J raises. Ace 8, king, king for Deeb. We'll put in the 3-bet. Juicy J, let's go with that junky stuff. I suppose the reason for it is there is some sort of low, and then if you make a high hand, that's just sweet. As we see Deeb do another 3-bet here, and then we got top pair with the flush draw. What the hell's going on? Ace 3, what do we got? 2 pairs, I didn't even see. 9s and 3s with a low, I did see. Deeb gets the whole thing. 35 blinds. AC deucey for him, but there's a set for Juicy J. Pretty rude, Poker Stars. Are we able to fold the AC deucey? Snap, re-raise on the flop. Queen on the turn, complete brick. Another full pot size bet, putting deep all in. He loses the ace 9, ace queen, obviously 9s, deuces, blocking aces and the deuces. What do? Has an out to a king or an ace. A 6 is not it. After battling back, Deeb got up to 35 bigs, just had a shitty old flop there. Unfortunate news for him, but Juicy J up to 103 bigs. Then he sees 3 shorties. Duffer now in last place, not afraid to play with the ace jack 10-4. Flopping the wheel draw. Top pair. And now top 2 for Alex. Looks to get this in the low. Whoa, making a straight on the river. I didn't even realize. Duffer gets it all. Alex is down to 4 bigs. He's going to get in the 5, 6, 8 deuce. Uh-oh, what do we do on this flop? He's got 2 blinds behind. Nobody's got a pair. 5 on the turn. He's blocking the full houses? What the hell? He is going to stick it in. That's no good. Kings come along. He's going to need a 5 or deuce. Or a low. Instead it's a queen, and Duffer will knock him on out. Just like that. I mean, nice run of cards there for Duffer. Pair of kings for Zap Amazaski. 9's no good. Juicy J will just slow right on down and fold. Do 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 do. Ace 3 deuce with a 10, making a pair. So does Zap Amazaski. Deuce on the turn, bringing in the low draw and straight draws. 8 on the river. Bad news for Zap Amazaski, who's only going to get a quarter of this back if he even calls. He does call. Wait, he gets none of it. My bad. 10s and deuces for Juicy J. I don't know how I missed it so badly. I did. I really missed it. King, queen, 10, 8. Juicy J. 100 bigs. 3-handed. Duffer does have a little bit of room to fight back. But I think he's going to wait until Zap Amazaski's out of here. Or picked up more chips. Ace, queen, queen, 6 for Duffer. 4s for Zap Amazaski. Do 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 do. Duffer, ace jack 8-4, gonna limp in. Interesting. Juicy J, what do we got going on? Not much. As the straight for Duffer will take down the pot. Acey deucey for Juicy J. Bunch of middling shit with an ace for Zap Amazaski will fold, and the ace queen 6-9 in the big. What do we do? What do we do in this silly game? We're going to a flop. Flop top pair, blocking the nut flush draw. Facing about a half pot size bet, just folds. Interesting stuff. Very difficult to play top pair in this game. Juicy J. Look at this stupid ace 9 3 6 3 or 4 hearts, sorry. Coming along, flopping top pair, gonna get it on in here. The flush draw for Zap Amazaski with the low draw. He gets half the pot. Oh shit, we could have saw something there. Duffer limping in, king jack 4-3. Ace 9 6-3, flopping top pair will just fold to the lead. See, just super difficult to play top pair no matter which position you're in, no matter what your stack is. Bottom pair for Duffer. We'll bet and take it on the king high board. Okay. So Duffer was once playing nice and tight, but now says tight is no longer right. It's time to play for chips. And we like to see that. Does have 5, 9, 8, 7. Double suited. What do we do? Just folds. We'll want to play the ace 10 4 3, and he's gonna face a 3-bet from ace king 9 3. Holy shit. 9 high board, nut flush for Duffer. We'll get it in. He's got the low draw. He's got the diamond draw. The club on the river. Are you serious? Zappa Hamazaski gets a quarterback with the nut low. Duffer getting 3/4. Good deal for them. With the pair of sixes, we'll let it go. On that all high board. I guess the 8 was the low card. My bad. Ace 10 4 deuce, playing raise. Duffer calls with the queen 6 4 deuce. Folding on the 10 9 5 flop. Pew 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 pew. Ace and a jack jack 5. Interesting stuff. Keeping the pot small with the limps. Makes sense. Doesn't have a super nutted hand, just pocket jacks. Ace 5 low's interesting. Will Duffer continue? His low is slightly better than Juicy J's 5-3. Almost a royal flush here for Juicy J. Instead, he just has a straight. Pair of 7s for Zap Amazaski. Did he have a 10-2? Might have had 2 pair, my bad. Couldn't quite tell. Didn't look quick enough. Ace 7 6 4. Zap Amazaski will get it through. 8 4 4 deuce for Juicy J with that low stuff. Just gonna let it go. Super middling low weird stuff going on for Zap Amazaski, and we got bottom set with the nut flush draw for Duffer. Blocking the top set. Blocking the straight. Clubs for Zap Amazaski with 2 pair. We'll call the turn bet. So Duffer does get a street out of him. Kings for Duffer. And what the hell's going on here? Ace Jack 10-5. Juicy J. What do we do with the top pair? Blocking the boats. Getting the fold from kings. Very interesting stuff. Pair of aces for Duffer. 2 pair for Zap Amazaski. Is that a low? Oh, when we chop the pot. This game is so silly. Even a straight for Zap Amazaski. That's no good. Boom, 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 boom. Duffer with a nut low draw. Same for Juicy J. Weird stuff happening here. Zappa Hamazaski, finding the fold. We're moving along. Ba-doo, ba-doo-boo. Ba-doo, ba-doo-doo, doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We're waiting for some coolers. Don't want Zappa Hamazaski to bust, but we do need somebody to leave so we can get heads up. Ace 5-5-9 for Juicy J, no action. AC Deucey for Duffer. Ace Jack 7-5 for Juicy J. We'll raise it up. King 8-7 flop. Oh, sorry, King 8-5. Pair of 5s for Juicy J. Turning the nut flush draw. Wowie wee wah. Juicy J will bet and take it on the turn. Bam, bam, bam. King 10, 3 deuce. Raise and take it for Juicy J. And Queen 5, 8, 9, letting it go. Instead, Juicy J, nope. Duffer has a set. Zap Amazaski has nothing going on. Ace King 8, 3 getting a walk. That's a strong hand. And Zap Amazaski gets a walk. H6, 5, 5 for Juicy J. Ace isn't suited. Zap Amazaski's got the low business going on here with the backdoor hearts. What the hell? Makes a low. And the flush for Juicy J, so we chop it up. Oh, how silly the game is. Ace Jack 10, 4 for Zap Amazaski gets a walk. Bam, 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 bam. Do 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 do. More walks. We're walking it out. Jack 10, 5, 7. Do we play? Nope. Another walk. This time for Duffer. Walk for Juicy J. Ace 5, 10, 8 with a suit for Duffer will raise on the button. Juicy J has some low stuff going on. Sticks in the 3-bet, and Ace Queen 3, 4 sticks it in. 8, 7 on the flop. Oh no. Club or a 10. The 3 will chop the pot with a freaking low. I don't get the game, man. Oh, this is so silly. How did we lose anybody before? We must have had some real coolers, some real setups. Pair of 9s takes the pot. Okay. No low for Duffer. Got some low shit with some diamonds for Zap Amazaski. That will just get through pre-flop. 4 clubs for Juicy J lays down the small blind, and we get a walk. Zap Amazaski raising Ace 9, 6, 5, and Duffer's thinking things through. Let's go with the suited king with a real bad low. Ooh, the Ace Deuce. Here we go. We like the Acey Deucey. Only one. Oh, look at that 10. Didn't realize you got a 10 in case we were sweating a 9. Don't you dare do it. Oh, and is there any lows? Full house for Zap Amazaski. Full double. Nicely done. Did he have 2 pair or something? What in the world is going on there? It looks like he had jacks and 3s. Digga-do, digga-do. Bum. King 5, 4, 3. Some low stuff. Min raising. Duffer flopping the nuts. That's a good deal for him. Checks it back. Jack on the turn. Zap Amazaski stabs. He does have a low draw. Do. What's going on here? Jack 10 with a straight draw and the flush draw. Jack 10 makes the straight. Ace Queen with the pair. We'll call and see the bad news. Do. Bow. We got some nut low draw for Zap Amazaski. Straight draw for Juicy J with a pair of 3s. Facing the check raise on the flop. Or did he lead? Sorry. I think he led. We'll just find the fold and move along. Ace queen, 8, 7, sticking it in. Zap Amazaski with the aces. Call it off. Sweat the diamonds. No diamond. Oh. No low either for Zap Amazaski. That's rude, Poker Stars. Really rude. And just like that, Juicy J's got all the chips. Duffer's down to 20 blinds. Has the middling straight cards, but that's no good in this game. Now he has some low stuff with a suit. Gonna play the limp. Flopping the flush draw. Duffer will stab. Also has the open-ended straight draw. 8s will fold. Duffer with a nice ace 10 4-3, but he's just gonna get a walk. Then he's gonna flop top set, and Juicy J has some straight cards. What is he looking for? A 6, a jack. Would the 10, the 5, and the 7 also work? Not the 5, not the 7. Just kidding. What's going on here? Duffer with the AC deucey, and then the middling stuff comes along, flops, middle pair? Has the backdoor straight cards? What the hell's gonna happen here? Juicy J thinking things through, but he will find the fold there. I guess we're just gonna wait for one of those hands. Duffer with a suited king and the ace 3 low draw. Juicy J with aces and a bunch of other high cards. We're gonna get this on in. We got some low cards out there. Another low. We're gonna chop the pot. Wow. King Queen 8 flop. Bottom pair for Duffer. Backdoor low draw. Half pot size bet. Finds the fold. Middling stuff for Juicy J will just fold the button. I suppose that's something interesting to take away from the final table. Is in this silly game with the highs and lows, you certainly don't want to play the middling stuff. Ace Queen 8-3 for Juicy J, thinking about sticking it in. Instead he's going to flop top pair. We got some straight draws and flush draws for Duffer with the low draw. That won't do, but we're going to chop the pot because Juicy J's... Oh, I thought he had the low. Duffer's got the low with the 4-3. My bad. Juicy J with the pair of aces takes the high. Duffer with a bunch of low stuff and a flush draw. This is cool. Top pair for Juicy J. We're gonna get this in. Does that low? Oh, that does work. Sheesh. What a silly game. Ace Queen 9-5. Duffer's thinking about it. Kings this time for Juicy J. Flopping the straight draw, turning the nut straight. Although Duffer's got the boat. There's no outs for Juicy J. Small bet in this pot size game, even though it's about half pot. Just feels small. Juicy J will pay and see the bad news. Ooh, nut flush draw versus low flush draw with the straight outs. Any deuce. Ooh, spade is rude. Juicy J still has some boat outs to go along with the straight flush outs, so they come along to the river. No boat, but oh, he's got a low. This game is so ridiculous. Hard to win any chips. You gotta hope to 3/4 them, and then you're saying to yourself, well, damn, I'm only playing for 3/4 of the pot. I want it all, and we're gonna get this in. We got some low stuff. AC Deucey makes a boat, but then Juicy J turns the better boat, and there's no low, so we do finally end this game. What the hell, Juicy J and Duffer. How did this bad boy start? Pretty deep final table. Juicy J with 51 bigs. Kinda came in here as a shorty. Played some good cards. Duffer as well. Slowly picked away at the rest of the table. It was fun to see. Like, even Zap Amazaski was just playing some good cards. Alex was doing a lot of raising. Deeb had some chips to throw around, but then eventually became a short stack. and Cracker Crew as well. He was playing a little tight, but you know, once you're the shorty, what else can you do? Anyways, if you made it all the way through this video, thank you very kindly for checking it out, and don't be afraid to check out some more WCOOP 2020. Hopefully see you there. Adios.